Alright, so welcome guys again. This is Coach Morton or Mr. Morton and about to start another Sunday stream. If you watch this in the future, thank you guys for following my journey. Like I said from the beginning, we'll try and do this at least once per week. This weekend was kind of busy, and so I found time right now before I started meal prepping to sit down for maybe a half hour to an hour and do some games. So like the title of the stream suggests, I am going to be doing a channel update, and I do want to kind of list my goals for my Grandmaster challenge. So I have everything up already, so as soon as I get enough people here, I will share that bit of news. So for today's lesson or today's video, I'm just going to play one rapid game, I think, maybe two, depending on how fast the first one is. I've been trying to play more on my squared off board. This is why you have not seen me online playing chess, because I've been playing on my squared off board over here, which looks like this. So that's my square off board right there, like I said. And so I hope this is a good thumbnail right here. Let me just kind of pause for a second in case this becomes my thumbnail for my video. Okay, so I've been playing more on this because I want to get more used to playing with real pieces on the actual board. And one of my goals is that I'll show you guys my setup, because behind me is my kitchen table right here. So what I'll do is I might, be doing my work right here for school, and then when I'm ready to play chess, I just turn around and play right here. So that's what I do. And so hopefully one day I'll show you guys my setup for that. I have a different webcam over there. I'll just show you guys really quickly what I'm talking about. So here's my apartment, and over there we go, is the camera or webcam I want to use for future streams. It's about 4 o'clock my time, or no, sorry, 3:30 my time, so that's why it's kind of bright in here. But I want to use that camera in the future to kind of show a different point of view about my games. I'm still playing around with the software. I'm still kind of new to this whole Twitch streaming thing, and I don't have much time during the week to do research, but I do want to get that started. Alright, so no viewers so far. I do want to get that started. Let me just pause this so I don't accidentally create an echo. I am going to try and share in the chat my YouTube videos, I think, too, because in case people come here and this is their first time watching me, then of course I want to make sure they have this for their future records. So I'll check this periodically, and for those who are watching this in the future on YouTube, once I know I have people here who are listening, I am going to share a bit more news as well. But first, let me go ahead and get a game started. Alright, so I'm right here, just making sure everything looks pretty good. It does. Nice. Alright, so we're playing 10-0. Again, I might play a couple of games, I'm not sure. Definitely no more than 3. And over here on this window right here, I do have my goals up. I think you guys can see that little window that popped up right there. I'll show that later. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, make my first move so they don't think I'm just going to auto abort. Alright, playing against a 1951, playing Sicilian. I've been trying to do more research on, alright, they can play G6 Sicilian. I think you gotta play D4 right here immediately. So for the past few weeks or so, I've been trying to work on my openings, if you will. And if I play a game like this and I don't know. I mean, basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to learn about these different openings to the best of my ability. And when I play a game like this, I try to get the most out of the experience. I want to go bishop here, but I don't want to drop this. Well, I don't want this knight going here essentially. This is why I'm doing it like this. And then I'll castle next. If pawn to this square right here, I'm going to play pawn h3. That move, right, fair enough. I will take this. I know I'm kind of helping black develop a little bit here, but this knight can be quite annoying, and I don't want to play here because maybe this move can be quite annoying too. Nice castle. Most likely bishop here. Yep. Offer a queen trade. Can't play here because the bishop covers. Yeah, I'm just trying to... I'm not sure if my opponent played this well or not, because again, I'm trying to learn more about these kinds of openings and their ideas. He might play here next, most likely. Looking kind of even on both sides. And I will say, I've been playing more over the board chess on my square off board. I will say that I do play a whole lot faster online than versus over the board. Over the board, I'm kind of slow because I gotta make my move and my opponent's move because my pieces don't move automatically, unfortunately. Yeah, I kind of suspect he was going to do that right there. Let's go here. Most likely rook here at some point. And do we offer another queen trade here? That is the question. We gotta ask ourselves. Alright, so no viewers. So I'm just gonna keep talking as if I do have viewers. Alright, the question is gonna be then, do I go here or here? Essentially, here offers a queen trade. And I think it favors me because, the board is kind of open right now. And yeah, I think I would like to offer a queen trade. I like my position. It's playable. I mean, it's not perfect, but it is a playable position for sure. Yeah, the knight might hop into this square right here, but beyond that, I don't think that's really all that special, if you ask me. Just going to play bishop here, if that happens. I think my opponent's trying to decide if he wants to go for the queen trade or not. I think he has to because, I mean, where else the queen would go? I mean, anywhere else. I mean, he might just decide to go, I don't know. I think for black here, if you go there, I was kind of... Let's go here with tempo, of course. And I'm going to bring this rook over because I don't want this rook getting attacked by the knight specifically. So we're going to bring this guy over right here to challenge file. And then life goes on. Alright. Now the question is going to be, do I take out this or not? I don't think I have to be honest. This is a little bit annoying, but I'm just going to challenge. This also can be annoying too, knight here, potentially. But I do have bishop here. Well, no, I don't, because the rook will just take. So I gotta be a little bit exact here, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I think bishop here would be nice. I mean, pawn here, so I can back the bishop up to safety. I do have the uncontested light square bishop right here, so let's not just give our opponent that piece for no good reason. I'm so tempted to play this move, but that's just such a serious blunder, to put it mildly. I think my opponent, this might be a problem later once I get kind of consolidated, but I want to just kind of slow down just for a second. My pawn structure does do a good job of kind of arresting the knight's forward moves. This could be an idea at some point. So like for instance, if I go here, knight to this square and back, then he might go here next, most likely. But I do have this move though at the end, I guess, to kind of target this pawn. So let's try that. Give our king some luft potentially at some point. Alright, so no viewers so far. Yep, I kind of predicted that right there, so let's go back. And I'm expecting knight to this square. Yep. Alright. One thing I didn't really consider was the fact that it was putting pressure on this pawn right there, so that's a little annoying. But, you know, life goes on. Life goes on for sure. And unfortunately there is, well actually no. There is a move right here actually. Bishop takes pawn because the knight hangs at the end of the line, but then queen just takes back. The question is going to be, do I want to go for that line or not? I mean, I'm going to lose one of my bishops anyway, so I may as well get something out of it, I guess. So here, knight takes. Okay, so basic, well, here's the thing. If I go bishop takes pawn, he does have this knight takes bishop right here idea. And if I take this, he's going to take mine. I'll go here. He'll go there. And when the smoke clears, I'm not really much better in that situation is what I'm trying to say. So I think I just gotta go here and be okay in this position right here. You know, this might be a case for taking with the pawn right here to open up the piece. There might be a case for that. There might be a case for that. Hap both involved for my rook. Yeah. And this is my threat next. Going for this and that right there. Under right circumstances. Okay, well, that doesn't really stop this move right here. This is my threat, of course. I gotta go a little bit faster, of course, too. Rook here, bishop covers, so no problems. I would like to win this game right here. That'd be nice. Alright, so it's not going for that. Takes. Rook here. Getting active. I like that. This is my... Oh, wow. I got a new follower. Alright, what's up, young wreck? Thanks for the follow. I think he's gone right now, but still, that's still fine by me. Alright, no surprise, trying to go for a trade. We do have this move though, that's kind of ironic. To take another pawn right here at least. Now, do you want to be that greedy? That's the real question here. Rook here. Yeah, why not? I mean, hey, it's just a game of chess, right? I'm expecting this move right here. He could take with check. That doesn't matter. My king would just hide in the corner. You gotta go. I do have to go a little bit faster. Right, so there. Just trying to like make sure nothing bad's gonna happen to me. Essentially, if I push this pawn right here, that is what I'm thinking at least. This can be vulnerable, but I always have like queen back up, rook up to here. Sorry, to kind of protect everything. Right, so we'll see how it goes from here. It's kind of hard to predict or to... And also, too, my queen is always patrolling these squares right here, so if the queen does get a little bit too active, we can always kind of pick up these pawns right here, hopefully. Just something to voice out loud. We always have rook here if they want to double. I think once I get the queens off the board, this is going to be too much for my opponent to really stop. So, and my bishop's on the ideal diagonal to kind of do this as well too. Alright, fair enough. He's going to try and go for this. But if I just go back, I mean, what's the real threat right here, to be honest? I could even go here if I really want to be... But I think just back right here. Well, I guess his idea is to go here and like threaten mate right here. That's kind of his goal. So here, rook there, threaten his mate. Let's try here. Just kind of force him to kind of make a less than desirable move right here. Maybe. Also, maybe I just want to block the check if he does decide to go backwards right here. Because there's no queen here check. Right there. Alright, I'm thinking check and then here specifically. No. Check and then here. I gotta go a little bit faster, unfortunately. Let's go here. I trust my pieces. Only got 12 seconds though. That's the unfortunate thing right here. But don't need that much time, unfortunately for me. We gotta get our pawns going. If I have more time, this will be a better position right here, I think. But you know, there goes one of my pawns. Yeah, if I had more time, this will be a far more competitive game right here, I think. Oh well. Yeah, so definitely a disappointing result right there. But I think it was a practical decision to sack my queen for his rook because my pawns were strong. Even though I lost, well, if I didn't lose on time, I think I could have done a lot better right there. Yeah, Hamid. So what's up? So thank you guys for watching. While you guys are here, I want to share something really quickly. So don't go away just yet. What's up? Yes, thank you guys for watching this Sunday. Let me share my next screen because I actually want to share this really quickly. When I see people join my stream, I want to share kind of my goals for the next few weeks or so. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, so there's my full window right there. I mean, a couple of blunders in that game, but it happens, of course. Alright, let me go here real quick. So if you read my title for my stream, basically today's stream is talking about my challenge I'm doing in order to become a better chess player, amongst just playing better in general. Once it finishes, loads up right here. So I'll spend a second kind of showing you guys this since I got at least one person who's watching this so far. It might be more hopefully later. And for those who are new here, so the whole point of this stream is kind of to show how I'm training to become a better chess player. It's not for entertainment value. So if you're here to be entertained, I mean, I do think I have a pretty decent personality, but it's more so I can show you my training plan and to hold myself accountable. And also, it is good training to explain your thought process or my thought process as I'm playing. And I will play at least one more game because obviously I don't want to end on a loss right there. Got some in my eye. Alright, I'm just waiting for my document right here to finish loading before I scroll down. So if you're seeing this and it's not frozen or lagging or anything like that, then you can read this quote right here by Fabiola Caruana. I try and put like a inspirational quote on top of my goals as a reminder for myself as I'm playing that in order to be a successful player, you have to have a good mindset. Mindset's everything. So I'm gonna wait for a few more seconds and then I'll scroll down. Looks like it's about done loading. And this might be my thumbnail too. So we'll see how this looks later for my YouTube video. So you should definitely subscribe to my YouTube video if you missed the first half of this stream right here. I do upload once a week from these streams. And so it's just a way for people to watch it who missed the streams in real time or just want to follow me in general on there. And my YouTube channel is called Chess with Mr. Morton. I know, very creative, but that's basically what that is right there. Alright, can I scroll down? Alright, there you go. So here's my chess goals right here, and I hope you guys can see that relatively well. I did achieve one of these actually recently. So I did achieve the reaching 3,000 puzzle rating on chess.com by March 10th. There's a reason why, because I am going to a chess tournament this weekend and I want to make sure that my calculation ability is up. So that's why I've really been grinding towards the 3,000 puzzle rating. It's exactly at 3,000. My highest in the last, month or so has been 3,006. And I'm hoping that it'll stay there before I go to my chess tournament so I can officially scratch this one out right here. I am going to be checking later about this right here, the solving 50% of chess.com puzzles rated 2000 or above. And this is a real goal because those puzzles can be really asinine. That means annoying. And if I can solve those puzzles consistently, I should see consistent growth from there. And I am going to be going to 2 chess tournaments. Again, one this weekend called the At Least 21 Chess Tournament in North Carolina. And then this one right here, the Fool's Mate Tournament, which will be coming up next month in April. So both of these tournaments will be a test of my chess ability, and it will help me to kind of streamline my training. So once I do these 2 tournaments and show my progress, I will make new goals from there. So in your chess journey should be data driven. That means you should make it a habit of consistently playing, consistently look at your results, and being objective to become a better player. Okay, let me just check my chat real quick. Alright, still got 2 viewers right here. So if you guys have any questions about my goals or whatever, just shoot me a message in the chat. I will check it once in a while, but let me go ahead and play my next game because I do want to wrap this up or just stream up, about a half hour or so is what I'm thinking. Alright, so there's the last look right there. Let me go back and then change the view back real quick as well. Alright, there we go. So yeah, so that's kind of my goals right there. I might share that screen again if I see more people are here, so hope you guys don't mind seeing that a second time later on. Let's get back in the arena. Yeah, I'm not surprised by the 3 blunders right there. And again, Sicilian is something I really want to work on. It's something that I would say for myself is one of my weaknesses, that and playing against d4 as black. So I want to work on those openings right there, but it's going to take some time. Of course, we gotta move on. Let's do another 10-0. Alright, we're white again. Can we get an e5 player here? We do get an e5 player right here, and we play against an 1802. But well, we're gonna, what do you call it? Let's see. Sometimes I play bishop c4 here, kind of like the copycat variation of the Vienna, but I think I might just go here and then here. I want to play for this move eventually. Yeah, that's what I want to do. And reason why knight e2, alright, this is being a little bit too aggressive right here. I'm not at all concerned about this last move by my opponent. I'm just trying to think, can I play for this immediately? Most likely not. But, we'll go here. We'll take like this. And if the knight goes there, we'll pin it, of course, is what we'll try and do here. Yeah, I think we're going here next. Bishop back right here. I'm just trying to think for a second. Can I go here first? Perhaps. I think I'll just castle. If he wants to take... See, that move's going to run into this move with some problems now. And can I just take like this and then play here next? Is what I'm thinking. Just slow down for a second. Here. No. It's actually better this way. Because this is a problem right here. Light square weaknesses, guys. And then now, of course, that's the problem. This is a problem. Everything's a problem. This is a problem. Everything's a problem. This is a problem. That kind of rhymes. Alright, and then we want to buy Resonation right there. Alright, nice. Yeah, I'm starting to get these chess.com. Oops, my bad. Let me go back. That was a pretty decent game, and I'll look at the analysis. Well, I'm not going to look at the analysis because I don't have that much time today to do that, to be honest. But let me go back for a second. And then I was thinking I was getting some challenge from someone. That's why I checked out those messages right there. So I'll wait for this thing to load up right here. Alright, cool. Yeah, so Anderson defense right there. And I will say in this game right here, let me just go back to the very beginning, just to show my thought process. 0 blunders, 0 mistakes, 0 missed wins. That's what we like to see, of course. Yeah, so I played this knight e2 move. This is a recommendation from the Gotham Chess videos about the Vienna, like his opening repertoire, essentially. So if you do play the Vienna and your opponent plays bishop c5 on the second or third move, you should consider knight e2 because you're trying to basically castle safely to the king side and then launch your attack like this. And the cool thing about knight e2 is that if the light square bishop of black's pins your knight, it's very easy to get out that pin. On this square, it's a little bit harder, only because you can't feed and kill your bishop so easily. There's another reason too, but I can't quite remember right now. Alright, so yeah, and this move right here is so weakening as well too. So when your opponents like this, like they try to go for these early flank pawn openings right here, you want to look for tactics. So immediately in the actual game, I was thinking to myself, at some point my queen will arrive on the square to give check. Of course, it doesn't work here because of the pawn g6, but you always want to be thinking about the possibilities in position right here. That is, my opponent's last move weakened his light squares, so I should definitely try to take advantage of that right there. And I took with the knight because I want to attack the bishop, and potentially if the knight came here, which it did in the game, I was going to play bishop to g5 anyway to attack the queen, and at some point, again, try to take advantage of the square right here. Backs up, castles. Yeah, and my opponent just didn't really think much about the consequences of his last couple moves right there. And then there you go. Oh my gosh, I get one of those spammers again. Hi, I want to offer promotion of your channel, viewers, followers, views, chatbots. The price is lower than any competition. I'm good. I am cool. Alright, so I have time for one more. I am the only viewer, it seems like right here, which is fine. Alright, so we go back. Yeah, I've been getting a lot more of these chess.com Legends Clubs messages right here. It's a little bit annoying, to be honest. But that's besides the point. Alright, we'll do one more game and then we'll wrap up from there, shall we? Alright, there we go. It's like, I can't be playing the same person again. That is not possible. Alright, I'm playing against a 2053. I used to be rated 2100, so these kinds of opponents really doesn't faze me, but I do have to be on my A game essentially. Hopefully my opponent will make their first move, and we're playing against d4. Alright, pawn there. I know that some people suggest I play like this. I guess I will. I actually did a chess tournament recently where I had a really strong player analyze my game essentially afterwards, and so they say that pawn c6 here is the move, so I'll play it. It's kind of like the Caro-Kann in a way. Alright, so let's get our bishop outside that pawn chain. Do we go here immediately and invite f3 with tempo, or do we just kind of... I think, yeah. Because, if f3... Sorry. If f3 and bishop back to f4... Alright, so there. Reasonable. Let's just kind of go here next. And I know in the Caro-Kann, this is a trade you don't mind making, essentially. But I think right here I might just back up. No need to give my opponent the bishop pair so soon. But I know in the so a lot of what I think about in these positions is how they transpose, or how they are similar to positions I'm more familiar with in the Caro-Kann. So like this whole c6 and d5 approach right here that black tries to do. I might actually play this move right here. That way he doesn't close the center. Just a small little detail, but I do think it's important right here. I'm trying to think, do I want to play this now and then play my bishop right here? Sorry, since his bishop can't be so active. Because if he plays pawn g6 and then knight here, that could be quite annoying. Just trying to think, is that the best approach right here for me? Because basically, he's not gonna be able to make use of this e5 square right here so easily. So I think I might take that guy out right there, and then plot my bishop right here. Is what I'm thinking. He might try to go this move, but I'm not particularly concerned about that right there, to be honest. Alright, he castles, so will I. No need to delay that any further. Alright, this is a problem, of course. Just trying to think, can I ignore that for a second? I don't think I can. Let's just go back. Put pressure right here. I think pushing here might be a little bit too ambitious for my opponent. But then again, he is rated over 100 points more than me, so can't really make that claim right there. Can I? Can I go there? I don't think I want that to happen, though. That's the only thing. We can't go here, though, and attack both of these guys right here. Let's do that. I think my opponent really didn't play this the best kind of way. This is a problem. Yeah, I don't think my opponent played that particularly well right here, to be honest. Alright, bishop back right there. Reasonable. Let's go back. Let's go back. I think we have cheated our goal. We're not going back to c7 because of bishop f4. No need to give our opponent a free tempo for no reason. Let's just go back. And I'm looking to play this and this move at some point to control this pawn push right here. I'm not really concerned about that move either. I mean, as black here, you're asking yourself, do I have to be afraid of this move right here? And I don't think so. Maybe here would have been more accurate, to be fair, so I can patrol this way rather than just going backwards immediately. So let's just see real quick. So if, let's say it was white's move right here and they play pawn d5 and we take, they have a lot of pressure on that point right there, which can be quite annoying. So let's finish our development first. And I might play, yeah, so he does play that immediately. We could give our opponent the isolated queen's pawn. I'm just thinking if I should take this way or that way, that way, that way, that way, that way, that way. Yeah, I gotta be a little bit careful. So we're gonna open the C file for ourselves. And we are going to push right here. And plant our bishop right here, potentially. He got a pass pawn, but we gave him an isolated pawn, and we'll win that pawn back, or win that pawn outright at some point. That is my goal. Right, no new followers right here, unfortunately. Let's go back. Yeah, I'm not surprised that that was the move played right here. Yeah, I think I really do regret not playing this move earlier. But whatever. You know, life goes on, right? Life goes on, right? We do have knight back to this square, or even knight back to this square specifically, but I think I'll go with this knight, though. Specifically. We do have to pick up the pace just a little bit. This pawn might fall, so I won't keep, or even this pawn might fall, actually. So I wonder if this happens. I'm just thinking out loud for a second, but I wonder if that happens and I go here and they do take this and I push the pawn right here. Like, takes, never mind. That doesn't work quite. I was thinking like if there was any kind of discovery on the queen, but I don't think that works in that particular situation under those particular circumstances. Alright, so they're attacking our piece. That's not a good thing. Indeed. Indeed! I would like to go right there, but that's not a good idea under the best circumstances. I would love to go here, but that's not good either under these circumstances. We gotta protect the knight. Let's go here. Might not be the best move, but you know. Materials balance, so I guess we should just keep that in mind right there. That's some consolation, if you will. He could take another pawn, maybe if he wants to, not with the queen, but with the bishop, perhaps. And again, this is kind of what I was talking about earlier about d4, just like having a plan in the opening, or rather in the middle game, that can kind of go towards. Alright, I got 2 viewers. Nice. Well, if you guys are viewing, hope you guys are enjoying the pain and suffering right here. Wonder why that move. I guess to put pressure. Not sure why my opponent did that, because I am attacking the queen. That move doesn't really scare me all that much. I think he may have misplayed that right there, to be honest. So we don't have knight here because of pawn push nonsense. So we're going to have to go backwards like this to protect. Yeah, we might have to be okay with like sacking the exchange potentially after rook c8 is what I'm thinking. If bishop here, if I can draw arrows to save my life. If I could draw arrows like I play chess, I might not be such a good chess player. That might not be such a this move. Well, I could go here, I guess, because the queen is unprotected. That's one way I could do it. Rook here keeps the queens on the board, essentially. So that's what I want. I want to keep the queens on the board, essentially. And can I go... No, I can't be too fancy right here, unfortunately. Or can I? No, I cannot be too fancy right here. I was thinking that I could, like, I don't know. But I think this is going to be the best way forward. Unfortunately, I cannot sub for this class because I have things to do, my dear. I'm busy then. Alright. Not like alright, like I'm getting annoyed, but like alright as in... Alright. Alright. Yeah. We need some loof for our king. That'll be really nice. And we also need to get a little active right here, potentially. Alright, so he does go right there. Just take there. Put pressure on stuff. This is always a tender point in my position. This on pawn f7 right here. I am being a little bit ambitious. But it's either that or just sit back and just kind of watch myself die slowly. I'm down by a minute, but hopefully bad things don't happen to us. Alright, so queen there. Offering a queen trade makes sense. Well, we don't want to go for a queen trade so readily. Let's go here. Protect this. I'm not saying that the queen would just sack, right? But hey, you never know, right? Alright, so putting pressure. We cannot go there because we dropped the knight. Unfortunately. Let's give a flight square. This is annoying, but luckily for us, we are holding on by the skin of our teeth right now. I gotta move my knight somewhere. Hopefully, that'll be nice. This guy right here, he's a good man. He has wife and kids. He does not want to die on the front lines so readily. Alright, he wants to try and do some nasty things to me. We're not going to allow. Alright, we gotta move faster, man. Let's go here. Protect, right? Also, this could be a point of conquest right here. Maybe this can be a point of conquest right here too. Alright, Wait, can I go here and not get in trouble? Let's move a little bit faster. He could take the pawn. That's fine. Just go a little bit faster, my dude, and nothing will ever go wrong. I am a speed demon. Alright, here. I want to see if this move works right here. You know, that'd be really nice. Alright, I might stop talking just so I can kind of make fast moves and not lose on time. 10-second difference right here. Take this out. This is my threat. He'd go check right here, but I don't really care. The fact that I have to stream also puts me at a disadvantage too in these kinds of time scrambles. Alright. We'll do this. Look. Run. We got him. We got him. We got him. We got him. Yes. 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 We got him. Doesn't matter that we swindle him a little bit. I would play you again, man, but I'm sweating bullets. If you're watching this stream in the future, then just know that you know, no hard feelings, but my Wi-Fi was not going to cooperate right here, unfortunately. So I really do feel bad when I win that way, because I don't want to win that way. But in this case, you know, if you would have asked me, like, when I lost when I had to sack my rook for the bishop, if I was going to win this game or not, I'd be like, I'd be lucky if I draw the game. But I did found some nice counterplay. And it got complicated, which was good for me. So in these kinds of time scrambles, it's always good to make things complicated as much as possible. I mean, he's clearly winning. I mean, so for instance, you know, just going back for a second. Of course, I had to make some moves right here. I wonder if after rook takes, is this even the best move right here? I wonder. Like, maybe if I just move my king over just one square. Because, I mean, what's his follow-up after that? I mean, his queen's still hanging, and he can't stop mate, essentially, is what's going down right here. So, most likely, if I just move my king over one square, it's probably fine. But in time scramble, it just felt good to take the queen off the board, even if it meant with check, because he was so low on time, and so was I. So I think in that situation, practically speaking, it was the best move. But I think right here, the best move for black was actually just to move the king over to h8. And there's no more checks. I mean, he could go, like, you know, well, he could sack the rook, essentially. But there's no more practical checks right here is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, and the queen's still hanging, so there's no way for him to go back and, like, well, actually, yeah, there is. So, actually, I take this back. So if I would, If it wasn't under time pressure, then this would be still waiting for white, because after king h8, there's actually queen back to this square. And if I do go rook check, in this case, the bishop cannot block. It's still dangerous, right? So it's still dangerous, but that is one way this game could have continued right here, essentially. So yeah, I do think that practically speaking, taking the queen was a better idea, even though objectively it's probably not the best move here for black. But hey, you live, you learn, right? Alright, so we're at an hour. I need to go and do some adult things today. So thank you for those who have participated in my little stream right here. Before I go, I do want to share this last reminder about my goals and stuff for those who are just new here. So let me go ahead and go back here real quick so I can kind of share that really fast. Okay, so here's my other view right here. So again, 2 blunders, no mistakes, 1 miss win. One miss win. I might have to look at that one later. Or, actually, I'll do that right now. So let me go back right here. So I wonder what the miss win is right here. Yeah, I'm trying to like visualize in my mind where that miss win is, but I'll take a look at this really quickly. It might be for white here and not for black. But we shall see in 1 second, right? So hope you guys can hang around for 5 more minutes, because I want to show you my goals and I want to show you what I'm studying right now for myself and also for my chess students. So please hang around for maybe another few minutes or so. Alright, so I'm guessing it's right here. So we had a win or something right here. It was -4 at one point. Yep, so of course white was now yeah, white was winning here for sure for the longest time, and then right at this moment right here is when bad things happen. Let's go there real quick. Alright, so that's the moment right here. This loses a rook. Yeah, well, again, under time pressure, we both are. So in the game I went knight here. Just try to go for some practical checks right here. You know, I mean, I'm not... Yeah, I mean, you kind of get the point. I mean, we're under time pressure right here, so it's understandable, of course, right here. So I'm not going to go through the rest of the game. I want to show you guys my chess goals again. And I said again because earlier I did to some other viewers and they left, so I want to do this again. So for my rating goal, I'll just say I'm trying to surpass my all-time highest rapid rating right here on chess.com. It was at 2143 at one point, and then of course things just happen. So my goal is before April is to get back up to, or to get as close to 2100 as possible, right? Same thing goes right here. One of my goals is to practice more with 5-minute puzzle rush, because one of the people I kind of follow is James Canty. I do look up to his work ethic, and I want to kind of emulate it with this challenge right here, my Grandmaster challenge. And so I'm trying my best to kind of play as much as I can to be objective, to study for these tournaments, and this will tell me kind of my progress right there. And then lastly, real quick, before I go, on Chessable, I've been studying this right here, not for myself, but for my chess students I teach. So I'm trying to get into this series right here, Learn Chess the Right Way, and I do like these books. So the book 1, which is this one right here, is very elementary. So of course, I mean, I could do this in my sleep. I could probably do the whole book in one day if I really wanted to, because it's, you know, right? But I like the way that, what's her name? Susan Polgar, or is it Sophia? I forget who's the sister who actually does this book right here. But I like how she explains how you get to the solutions, if you will. And I do like the variety. Like, there's some puzzles that are actually kind of tricky, and for beginners, these will give them enough a challenge while also teaching them kind of the basics. Like, the fact that this is something as a chess coach I don't really do much of, which is like sometimes in chess your own pieces are in the way. And so in this book, the author does a good job explaining that, there are some checkmating patterns where the enemy king is hemmed in by their own pieces. And if you're able to identify those situations, you could definitely pick the best piece to deliver the checkmate, of course. So I do like how she has all these different examples, and I am going to be using these in my lessons with students. So if you watch this right now and you want to get better, this is what I do. I try to do research and give my students the best value for their buck, if you will. Speaking of which, I'm getting another message from so I work for a chess company, and I got another message just now. I could be making this stuff up, but you get the point. Alright, let me check my messages. Oh, I got 3 viewers. Nice. Well, for those who just got here, you might have missed out on some things, I'll just say. So definitely try to check me out on the weekend. I'm going to try my best to kind of stream at a consistent time. It's just based on my schedule. I mean, I'm busy. I'm coaching. I'm teaching history in middle school. I mean, I'm a busy guy, of course, so this is the best I can do. But if you guys do follow me, then I hope you guys can come back here and see me or catch me later. Let me sign off, shall we? Just give me a second. Alright, cool. So, thank you guys for showing up and watching. I hope you learned something here today. Catch me next week sometime for another stream, and I will talk to you guys soon.